Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is once again your man Bob Mob, aka Dr. Wildcard. Playing a thing I'm not completely playing blind because I had already seen this played a few times by others, but oh well. This is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator, and the only reason I'm not playing blind is because I want to make sure that there were no jump scares because jump scares just ain't my thing. Anyway, on to the show. Let's do this! Malcolm Jenkins! In case anyone's forgotten, I am rewriting the Leroy Jenkins meme as Malcolm Jenkins because Malcolm Jenkins is one of the Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles. We, from the birthplace of this the single greatest nation of all time, Philly. Let's go. Alright, why not just put everything on it? The only thing that's missing here is bacon. You gotta have bacon everywhere. I'm just gonna turn this up just a bit, just in case you can't hear it. Now, what I dig about this part is it's got this like, it's not even 8-bit style in this case. It's like Atari style. It's been pointed out that okay, whiskey is up, alpha is left, Sierra is down, delta is right. That's the military phonetics for W, A, S, and D respectively. I wonder if I just stay there, if it'll just keep on collecting. Cool. Now, the thing I think that's because of the Atari style is because of the fact that there's this thing that's been pointed out online that every excuse me a second, keeps asking me, I'm not sure if this is showing up on the screen, but it keeps asking me if I want to turn on sticky keys. That's why I'm sighing at times. How every 20 years there is a flashback to 20 years before in pop culture. Now, I think that that's due to like in the 70s, that's when Grease came about, as well as Happy Days. What I think that is it's a collective yearning subconsciously of those who are in their 20s to return to a simpler time, a better time, in which which like the worst that anyone had to worry about, those who were in their 20s, was like just boring ass homework. Didn't know about all the evils that plague the world. Give me a break. Whoa, what the? What in God's name? I'm guessing this is probably supposed to happen. It's not a glitch thing. Yeah, just okay then. That got real dark real quick. This is Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Only, I think she's called Freak Show Circus Baby in this. Yeah, apparently that was supposed to happen. Anyway, and I'm trying everything. I'm clicking all over the place. I'm hitting enter. Go ahead, hit me with a supposed jump scare. Anyway, the thing I was saying about the 20-year thing, and then in the 80s there were some flashbacks of songs from in the 60s, like Tiffany had done. I think We're Alone Now. And now in this day and age, or in the 90s they had that 70s show, and in this day and age we have this kind of thing like what was just seen there. What's this gonna take?
It's a new day. It's your time to shine. It's time to take your career into your own hands. You've saved money your whole life. Great. Now it's time to put all your eggs into one basket and take a huge gamble on your future. A gamble that comes with a 100% chance of success in some cases. What are we talking about? We're talking about becoming a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee. That's right, restaurant ownership and management. Something almost anyone can do with a limited degree of success. Sure, it's a lot of money to invest, but everyone's doing it. And that means it's safe and lucrative. With your initial investment, you'll receive everything you need to get started, including a small room, some tables, and electricity. But don't forget about the money you had left over after buying your franchise package. Use it to decorate, buy a stage, buy attractions and animatronics, and much, much more.
That kid's face?
Now, let's take a look at a few things that will help you get started as a Fazbear Entertainment franchisee, such as atmosphere. Making sure your establishment has an inviting atmosphere is essential to bringing in new customers. Entertainment. Having a lot of entertainment value in your restaurant will ensure that customers come back. Bonus revenue. Coin-operated games and attractions can generate additional revenue during the day, which means more money in your pocket, ready for reinvestment. Health and safety. There may be times when you purchase something of questionable quality, and we don't blame you. Cutting corners is just good business. But there are steps you can take to ensure you don't get sued for it. And that brings us to liability. Being a thrifty shopper is smart,
you might die.
But be aware that buying things on sale comes with a certain amount of risk.
I like this.
Aside from the daily risk of lawsuits, there's also the risk that something might be hiding inside whatever you just purchased with that steeply discounted price tag. Of course, that would only be a serious danger if there were something outside that's been trying to get in for months now, which we are not confirming to be the case. This concludes the amount of help we're legally obligated to provide. Remember, you are now the face of the newly rebranded Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Wear that smile with pride, and let's make some money. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment.
Alright, I like this. Okay, so a two-step guide to restaurant management. If only it were actually that easy in real life. Use catalog mode to blah blah blah. Okay. Let's get started indeed.
Let's see how much cash you had left over after purchasing your franchise package. Great, that should be more than enough. Now let's get started. On your left are your product catalogs. You can unlock more expensive catalogs by simply purchasing items for your pizzeria. Use the arrows in the bottom right of the item window to browse the products for each catalog. When you're finished shopping, click the button labeled Blueprint Mode to place your items. You can switch back and forth between Catalog Mode and Blueprint Mode as often as you like before opening your doors to the public. When you're ready to open your restaurant for business for the day, click the button labeled Finished in Blueprint Mode. Give it a try and do some shopping.
Okay, I'm a guy, I don't do shopping. I shop without going shopping. That's just part of the man code. Shop without going shopping. Anyway, so this here, liability risk 1, and I know why that is. As I said, I'm not playing this completely blind. There's this diving board that they dive off of that they potentially could face plant onto just solid ground. Yeah. Okay. Health and safety are all important. This is pretty cool music. Single stage for one light animatronic. Double stage for 2 light animatronics. That's a steep price though. Health and safety always all important, as I said. Discount cooling unit. This I've seen is supposed to really get you big time a lot of money. You can farm money from that. Bucket Bob. Huh. Mr. Can Do. A liability risk. Oh geez, Mr. Hugs. It even looks kind of creepy. Not creepy. Creepy. See, there's a very small difference I use between the two. Creepy is just like being those who like come on to people for no apparent reason. Then creepy is like as in scary. Number 1 crate. I'm guessing these things can only be done if you have one of those things. Oh man, you can't use the other things. Okay, so $45. That costs everything I have. Okay, so since apparently, from what I've come to understand, that's what's, let's see if, yeah, here we go. Now we can put in animatronics. $10. Alright, that. And this. Okay, and let's see, was there a table thing? No, there was no table. Okay, since this can get bonus revenue, I'm thinking, that's interesting. Is that how that happens? Okay. Okay, so here we go. There we go. Cool. Alright. And that. Ooh, sponsorship offer. Fizz Time Pop Soda. Have a poppin' good time with Fizz Time Pop. Fizz Time. Alright. Oh, I see. There it is. Okay, cool. See if I can add anything in now. $250. Okay, since this. Alright. So we want to keep it nice and sanitary. And that should be it for the day.
Your restaurant is now officially open. Awesome! That doesn't mean your job is finished, however. You have a lot of work to do while patrons eat their pizza in the other room. From your terminal, you have supplies to buy, papers to print, and repairs to make. Once you've taken care of all the items on your to-do list, you can log off for the day and get out of there. Money for supplies and repairs comes out of petty cash, so don't worry about it coming out of your pocket. We've got you covered. The only money you have to worry about is if you choose to upgrade any of the equipment in your office. Now, onto other matters. Something to be aware of is that the ventilation system and your terminal are pretty loud and may prevent you from hearing things in adjoining air vents. That won't be a problem if there is nothing in the vents. However, if you feel that something might be in the vents, you have a few tools at your disposal to protect yourself. You can shut off your terminal and the ventilation system at any time to decrease the amount of attention you are drawing to yourself. Also, shining your light directly into a vent will most likely prevent anything from jumping out. You also have 3 tools available from the terminal itself. There is a motion detector, an audio decoy, and a secondary ventilation unit. Keep in mind, however, that you can only have one of these active at any given time. Now get to it. Simply log off when you've completed your tasks for the day, and you can go get some coffee.
Actually, I, in real life, don't drink coffee because coffee is always imported. Okay, it doesn't seem as if I really have to do any of this. Or maybe I do. Ah, jeez, you can only do one at a time. Oh boy. Activate motion scanning, yes. Scanning. Yeah, because coffee is always imported. And I prefer to buy American whenever possible. Besides, coffee is bitter as hell anyway. What I do is I grow my own tea. Grow my Oswego tea leaves, strawberry tea leaves, because I grow both at home. And you can even make tea from dandelions. And so just by boiling that. Oh jeez. How long does this take? What have I got myself into? I did not think this through. Anyway, but yeah. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Buy a American. Always support your own country first and foremost. Otherwise, how are you going to make sure that your economy stays up and running? Oh boy. Doesn't help that I'm restless at this moment. At this moment. Kind of reminds me of that internet meme, because especially since that's how I'm feeling right now. It was at this moment that he knew. He taxed up. Again, I used the term tax instead of the F word, both to for anyone with delicate ears, and more importantly, as a thing of being let's see. Whoa! Oops. Okay, I didn't see that. Whoa! Jeez, look at that thing. I'm hoping that on the first night they don't do anything to you. Okay, just in case I'm going to turn this down. But anyway. Yeah, I say tax instead of the F word because both to protect delicate ears and more importantly as a way of satire. Because that's what tax does to people. It taxes them over, it F's them over, and so therefore, especially income tax, which didn't even exist until the 30s when people were already suffering anyway. Damn, do I hate FDR. Anyway, back, equipment, high speed uplink, higher handyman, can't do any of that anyway. Advertising, maintenance, back, equipment, why did that just work supplies has been done. Okay, so what's that do? Perfect, now I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know that I maybe had screwed up a bit. Sound foundation active. That's nice. I never even understood the point of that shaft because the best of my knowledge. Oh, that's why then. Oh, jeez, this thing's way too sensitive. Okay, so there's no timer. Oh, jeez. X-ray. X-ray is the military phonetics for the civilian X. Okay, so I'm completely confused. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, log on.
Great job. It looks like you're getting the hang of this. Now let's just focus on getting you through your first week. There's a big party here Saturday, and you should view that day as your ultimate test. Make it through Saturday, and you will have proven yourself as the successful entrepreneur that we all know you can be.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to exit out now.
Congratulations on completing your first day. However, your job isn't over just yet. There is another aspect to your end-of-day routine, and that is inspecting and salvaging any animatronics found in the alley outside the back door. Things are found here quite often, and while we aren't sure why, what we do know is that they can be used for parts, which can mean a much-needed revenue boost before starting your next day. Of course, as with everything else in this line of work, those benefits come with risk. The safest thing to do is to throw it back outside, but then you get no money for the salvage. Choose to keep it, and you run the risk of certain negative consequences, namely death, should the item in question not be as docile as it first appeared. If you do decide to try to salvage it, then you must complete the maintenance checklist. During this testing phase, check on the animatronic frequently. If you feel that it is becoming unstable, use the taser provided to you. You can use it 3 times without damaging the hardware. Every use over 3, however, will decrease the item's salvage value. Before you is an animatronic found in the back alley. We are unsure of its origins. It is your job to complete the maintenance checklist before claiming it as salvage. Or, if you choose to, you can throw it back into the alley where you found it and forfeit payment. Please make your choice now.
Okay, well, since I am not sure, and I don't want to die,
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
and I'm going to, new lawsuits, oh jeez. Okay, and that will be it for this particular playthrough run, ladies and gentlemen. Fare thee well.